Good morning, y'all. It's Demise Music and Entertainment here. This is a podcast. I'm up to number 18 or 19 so far. You know, one of the saddest things that I see, one of the saddest things growing into a young adult, right, is when you walk into a restaurant or you walk into a convenience store or a Walmart or any place that you normally go to buy food, or any store you would go, Target, Walmart, anything, and you see someone working there that you've known since middle school or high school, and it's sad in the sense that this particular person you might have seen working at a Target or a Walmart that's maybe in their early to mid 20s, you say to yourself, you know, unless you have the balls to say it to the person, but you say to yourself, like, man, I thought this person was going to be a professional skateboarder, or I thought this person was going to be a professional, this guy wanted to be an actor, or this girl wanted to be an actor, wanted to be a famous musician, rapper. This person wanted to be somebody, right? A somebody. You don't have to be famous to be somebody. You don't have to be fucking, success is whatever you want it to be. Success is whatever you want in your life, and if as long as you're happy, that's all that matters. Someone can be working at Jack in the Box, be happy, have all their bills fucking paid, and they're fucking happy, okay? But it's just those little things in life that they throw at you, like little things like that, and it's kind of one of those sad things because you look and you're like, wow, this person I thought was gonna be a somebody, like I thought this person was gonna get out there and make it, go be a professional skateboarder, or go be in a rock band, or become an actor. And there's this thing called reality and this thing called life that kind of gets in the way. That just gets in the way of pretty much anyone's fucking hopes and anyone's dreams. And it sucks because the people that did make it, the people that did succeed or become famous, or people that are doing things other people want to do but don't have enough courage to do it, they had a plan, they had a goal, and they fucking set and went after it. And you may call that luck, but the most important thing to remember, the most important thing in my mind that I'm going to teach my son, I have a 6-month son that's 6 months old, is that luck, the word luck, all it really truly is, okay? This is not the definition, but the best way to look at it is when preparation meets opportunity. So when you're preparing and you're making those songs and you're skateboarding and making those videos, or you're making those movies and you're playing all these little shitty roles, or when you're out there and you're doing business and you're making apps, creating apps after app, going out there, fucking job after job, trying to become the CEO or trying to become the manager, whatever it is, that door, okay, you keep going in all the other doors, and you're finally going to open that one where you're going to find yourself there where you've been wanting to be. Not necessarily luck, okay? You might meet a few people that can guide you faster to that door of success or where you want to be, or you can just keep hustling it out, keep going towards that, all right? Like 5 things in a day that, or do 3 things a day that get you closer to that position. Do three things a day that get you closer to that end goal. 3 things a day. What is it? Like, say I'm a musician, right? So 3 things a day. 1, let's create a beat. That's 1 thing. Step 2, layer out the beat, master it all out, whatever. And step 4, write the fucking song, okay? Or it can be 1 thing, create the beat. 2nd thing, write the lyrics. 3rd thing, record the song. it doesn't have to be every day either. To start off, do it like Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Monday, Wednesdays, and Friday, do things that are, you know, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, do 3 things on Monday that'll get you closer to your business goal, or create an app, all right? So Monday, do 3 things that'll get you closer to making your app. Wednesday, do the same thing. Friday, same thing. You'll be getting closer than you think, okay? Now, the shitty part is this thing called life that gets in the way, right? It's not really getting in the way. It's just the way that we perceive it. You know, things come up, and I'm fucking going through it right now. Like, I feel like I'm stuck in a way, and it's really fucking bad. I heard one, feeling like you're stuck is one of the worst ones, man. Like, that's a definite part of depression right there, is that when you're feeling stuck, okay? I've been feeling very stuck lately because, you know, I love music and cooking food for people, okay? I don't like anything else, and I don't want to work a fucking job for anybody else, really, necessarily, doing things that I don't like. I've already worked in restaurants. I'm tired of working at restaurants. I'd rather open up my own little thing and sell food myself, okay? That takes major dedication, major heart, okay? So working towards that 3 times a day, and I've been doing that lately, and it's fucking unbelievable. You feel like you're in just kind of flow mode, like you're just going out there, you're buying all the stuff. You know, I'm buying all the food that I need to prepare to make these meals, and I'm giving them to my family, and they're like, holy shit, this is amazing, positive feedback. Okay, I'm not necessarily going out there saying, oh, I want to start this with some food. I'm just kind of going out there saying, hey, let the food speak for itself. Let the people ask me, hey, those wings were good. When are you going to make them again? That's the type of stuff that I would like to keep doing. Okay, working towards it in that way. And then when you keep doing that, people are gonna see and be like, okay, there's something going on. There's some type of energy flowing to that thing. Sorry, some guy was just driving over here, and I'm in a little small secluded area, so yeah, it was kind of weird. But speaking from experience, I'm not just saying that because, oh, go do 3 things a day that'll get you closer to what you want, because just go and do it. No, I'm in the process too. I'm in the process of doing it. It is not easy. You have to do it all on your own because you're spending your money. You're putting your money up. You're the one who's going to fail. You're the one who has to deal with that failure. There's no one to blame but yourself. That's another one too. These are all major fundamentals to becoming an enlightened, an aware person, a self-aware is self-responsibility, putting the blame on yourself, not pointing blame at others, taking full responsibility for yourself. The other one I said earlier was, what was it? When luck, everyone can go around and say, oh, that person's just lucky, that person's lucky. No, it's when preparation meets opportunity. Okay? Denzel Washington, Morgan Freeman, all this, Jim Carrey, they fucking acted and did all these gigs and all this stuff for years until they finally made that big break. Okay, think about that. They're ordinary people just like you and I. Okay, everyone's this. We all shit. We all poop. Okay. Now, back to what I was saying before is like, I'll see people that I have known since middle school, elementary school, even high school, right? And you see them and you're like, wow, life kind of took over and they're working an average job. Or, it's like, I want to get in their brain, or I want to sit down and talk with them and pick their mind and say like, hey, how come you're working this job? Is it for I know it's going to be like, oh, I need money for bills and stuff like that, right? So I'm like, okay, cool. But like, I want to figure out the reason why they're putting the thing that they love to a halt. on the side. Okay? Because I feel stuck right now and I have to put my stuff on the side. I just had my my baby boy, me and my girlfriend are staying at her parents' house, right? And there's a lot of other siblings there. And there's no space, there's no room for me to set up any type of equipment, let alone my own. I don't even have a dresser in there. I don't have shit, okay? All this minimalist talk and stuff, I've been doing that, all right? My friend, my brother, he taught me how to do all that stuff before. He taught me how to be a minimalist because he had to move around so much that he's like, fuck having all this other shit. I'm just going to sleep on the floor, have a couple things here and there. So he's been a minimalist. And therefore, I told my girlfriend, hey, this is all I'm bringing in here. I ain't bringing nothing else. Just some clothes, socks, undies, whatever. And yeah, I don't have anywhere really to set up my, to do this podcasting. I don't have anywhere to really do. That's why I do it in the car and I do the videos in the car. People ask, like, why do I do that? But some people think it's cool actually. And I'm like, thanks, man. You know what I mean? But I'm not going to go here and be like, oh, you know, woe is me, right? All I'm going to say is right now, I feel stuck. I feel a little aggravated and irritated at times. But when it's all fucking said and done at the end of the day, the only person I can look at is myself in the mirror and say, all right, buddy, Demise, look at yourself. Why are you so pissed off? Why are you so stressed? Because you are not going after and making the time of day to go and fucking get those things that you need in order to make yourself happy. You need to get that room. You need to get that space, whether it's at a practice place where you monthly payments, or you go seek. Just go seek, go ask, and you shall find. So I need to ask where I can find a place in which I can pay rent monthly, okay? And set up my drums, set up the guitar, set up the computer, set up everything in which I can record music and record podcasts and record my videos. That would make me a happy man. That would be quote unquote success, right? I don't know I don't know why, but you know, or on Facebook. You go on Facebook, you see people and you're like, wow, this person, I wonder what they really truly want to be. I wonder what they truly wanted to do. And you know, a lot of times, often kids, when people have a lot of kids or have one kid, two kids, you know, it's like they kind of, it's not necessarily giving up. It's not necessarily giving up, but it's just tough, man. Like the money thing is really, really important in one's life. You need money to survive. And years ago, 4 or 5 years ago, I was terrible with money. I thought money was evil. I was like, it's all a conspiracy theory, or it's all a conspiracy. All these fucking white people on the money, fuck this shit, all these racist fucks, right? And that was a very negative mindset. That's before I even thought of having a child. I didn't even want a kid because I was like, this world is such an evil place. Change of mind, change of thought, change of heart. Now I understand that the world and life is what it is, and you take it for what it is. There's no changing shit. The only thing you change is yourself. That is the main thing. That's the third point right there. Another thing that I want to teach my baby boy, or anyone that I can just talk to, you know what I mean? As I would say, you can't change your outside surroundings. The only thing you can change is yourself. So when you're in a house full of people and everyone's fucking arguing and everyone's like trying to point blame at someone else, you stop, you breathe, you look around and you say, everybody. You know what I mean? Like, what's the big problem? We're all alive, right? Get off your fucking high horse. You stop being egotistical maniac. Let's just all live together, relax, calm down. It's not that serious. Life is not that fucking serious, okay? It is not that hard to make money. You want to go make money? Get off your ass, go get a fucking job. If you want to make real money, get off your ass, put your fucking head down, study, and start a business. Go online and do some whatever the fuck that shit is, e-commerce or whatever. I don't know what the hell. Go on Amazon and sell stuff. Okay? There you go. Shut your mouth. Get to fucking work and fuck you, suck my balls. There you go. But yeah, man. That's one thing I really wanted to talk about is that it's like out of all the billions of people in this earth, there's only a select few that are really truly going to succeed or make it to a level of, you know, it sucks to say, but we'll put it in money, all right? Because money is a good way to calculate things because it's numbers. If someone makes $1 million, okay, there's a reason why. If they made it on their own, if they made $1 million in the world, that person stands up. That person stands out. They're above like 95% people economically, all right? So if someone makes $1 million, 0 to $1 million, $1 million net, not gross, like $1 million in their bank after everything's paid for, that person is doing well, okay? Not saying they're going to have that $1 million forever. They could fucking do a shitty deal, lose it all. $1 million is not that much money. But there's something that goes with that $1 million that shows that, wow, that person has a different mindset, a different drive, a different set of rules that they give themselves every day to live by to make that $1 million. Okay? And if that person made that $1 million in a shady way, okay, if they made it in a shady way, then that person will be exposed from the universe. There's not very many people that, excuse me, there's not a lot of people who get away with theft. There's not a lot of people who get away with conning other people out of their money. And a lot of people that do these, that are thieves and are con artists, they really, truly, truly in their mind believe that they are smarter than the universe. The universe being the FBI, being the law, okay? But in reality, the law will find you. And what that is the universe will expose you. The universal law, okay? The universal law is going to expose that. It's just, there's things in the universe that work and there's things in the universe that do not work. Like eternal life. That's something that does not work in this universe. Everyone dies. So the universe has a cap on lifespan, right? For humans and animals and shit. I'm not sure about the earth or gods, all right? I don't believe in any of that stuff. But yeah, there's something in the universe where you're gonna die. Okay? That's just a given. And then in the universe, there's something that is as crazy as you will get caught if you're doing shady business, if you're stealing money, especially when it comes to money, because that's when people, it's like I said, money, it's all numbers. It's easy to calculate that. It's easy to calculate someone's quote unquote success or hard work when you see numbers. That's all money is numbers, man. It's all fucking numbers. Okay? Are you good at math? If you are, and you have a good job, you're probably going to have a good amount of money. If you're not good at math and you have a good job, you might spend all your money. You might not be good at math and have a shitty job, but just save compulsively and you might have a good amount of money. Everyone's life is so fucking different. There's a million different forks in the road that you can go towards and that our minds think of, that you never really know what someone's thinking. You never really know what someone's thinking. That's why you must. That's why I was always so observant when I was a child. Everyone was like, this kid is ahead of his time. When I was like 20, 21, 22, a lot of people that I would hang out with were like 40 and 50. People that have owned businesses, people that have fucking crashed and burned, people that have been addicted to drugs, people that have wife and kids, all that shit. And they're just like, damn, man, you're like one of us, but you're only 20, 21. It's because I look at everything I observe everything, and I look at people and I go, okay, there's definitely more to the story here. And there's definitely a lot of stuff that this person's not telling me. And I'm looking at them and they're just like, damn, this guy, he's seeing through me in a way. And, you know, it's crazy. It's crazy to be in tune like that. And it's kind of like, it's a really cool thing to have. And I know a lot of other people, it's just empathy. That's pretty much all it is being empathetic, listening to people. See, that's the thing, is people don't listen. So when someone's 40, 45, 50 years old and you're listening to them and you're responding to them and you're asking questions and then you're carrying a conversation to them, they're probably surprised because no one else does that shit. Everybody wants to fucking talk over everybody else. And, you know, don't do that. Listen to people talk. Take it in. And respond. Ask more questions. Everybody wants to be heard. And there'll be a time where you're heard, okay? But listen to more people and ask questions to more people than you talk. You know what I mean? Which is ironic because I'm on this podcast talking all fucking morning, but that doesn't matter. That's not the thing here. I'm talking about other people. When you're talking to other people, look them in the eye, let them talk more, engage in their conversation, and don't overtalk them, let them talk. But yeah, like I said in the beginning of this podcast, like the main thing is when you see someone you've known and they're working at a store or they're working at something that you know that was like, oh man, I thought this person was going to become a professional VMXer. And they're stuck here, and then you ask them, hey, like, what happened, man? Like, I thought you were going to go, and they say, oh man, I either broke my leg, or I got married, or I just wasn't lucky enough. Someone else. See, the stuff like that. And it's a bummer, man. It's like I'm over here holding on to a fucking goddamn fist string onto my dreams and goals. But I'm like, fuck this shit. I am going to wrap that fist string around my fucking finger. I ain't letting go of this shit. It fucking hurts. I'm bleeding over here. I'm pulling myself up closer to the real. I'm going. I'm like, fuck this. Come on, man. As much as I really want to just quit and give the fuck up because I feel like I feel stuck. I'm like, no, man, hold on to that fish string, man. Not even a shoestring. It's a fishing hook string. That little small, skinny, can't even see it in the fucking sunlight. And I'm just pulling myself up. And I'm fucking tying that shit around my finger more and more. I'm holding on, man. But the main thing is, you can't hold on forever. You must keep climbing up that fucking ladder. Keep going up that staircase. And whatever you want is at the top. Whatever you want is at the top of the staircase. You have to keep climbing. What the stair step is, okay, metaphorically, they're steps, they're goals, they're fucking things on a checklist that you must check off. What you want to say, you wanted to be a professional actor. I like using this actor one, okay? Because me, Demise, I never wanted to be an actor, okay? I'm not into acting. What I'm into is music, drumming, hip hop, rap, death metal music. I know people that wanted to be actors, okay? That's nothing that I was really interested in, reading from a script and all that stuff. Now, acting, say you want to be an actor and the staircase is right there. It is there for you. It is right there. And you're at the bottom of the staircase. You have to take those steps and you have to keep fucking going one by one by one by one. And see, people stop. People never start, right? And there's people that stop halfway. Or the worst is when someone gives up right before they're about to get there. Right, they had one more step to take. Okay, that one sucks because they almost made it, and all that hard work and all that time is not wasted because it's a lesson learned. But it's just like fuck, you know what I mean? So just think about it as a fucking stair set, a staircase, and you have to knock them all out. Boom, 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 one by one. Cross that stair set. Cross it off. Cross it off. Cross it off. Keep going. Keep going. What you want is at the top. What you want is literally at the fucking top. It's already there. The acting's there. It's never going to leave. The music is there. It's never going to leave. The record labels are there. It's never going to leave. The bands are there. It's never going to leave. The only thing that's going to leave is your desire to get it. The only thing that's going to leave is your desire to get it. The only thing that's going to leave is your hopes to get it. And it's just, you have to go for that shit. And I believe that is what a lot of people that quit and a lot of people that are kind of working these mediocre jobs that you see or that I've seen, that's what they kind of did, is they stopped at the stair set. And I don't know, man. It's just really tough, really, really tough, and that's life. So, Demise Music and Entertainment. This is the podcast. I want to thank you all for listening, if you listened, and if you didn't, then that sucks, because this is some good information. But to each his own, to each her own, you know what I mean? Take it with a grain of salt. It's life. Don't take it too seriously. But at the same time, don't think it's a joke either. It's like Leo Gura, Leo of actualize.org says in one of his videos that he learned is that life is a big balancing act. You can't be happy all the time. You can't be sad all the time. You can't be angry all the time. You can't be too nice all the time. It's all a fucking balance. That's all life is. Death, life, death, yin, yang. All right, guys. Thank you all for listening.